And we're back, guys. I'm your host, Good Energy. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. We are back at the Indian Wells. We're going to look at day one, day two, more predictions. As always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Sabalenka, guys. She's going to take on the winner of Blinkova, Kessler. Look, I think Kessler's playing really good right now. She has good level and just pushing Jessica just really hard to dig deep and win that match. I think Kessler gets past Blinkova, and she's going to punch her ticket into the next round against Sabalenka. We'll cover that match when we get there. And Helena taking on Bronzetti. The winner of that match is going to take on Magdalena Frach. Look, Bronzetti, she's been playing well. She looks good. I see the improvements in her game, but Helena, I think, might be able to overpower Bronzetti just a little bit too much. And I just like the deep ball. Remember, I say Bronzetti plays her best tennis inside the court, coming cross court, mid-range. I think Helena might be a little too strong, too deep for this one here. Ekaterina's on the bye. She's going to take on the winner of Claire Liu or Polina Kudermetova. Now, Claire Liu should win this match, guys. But Polina's been playing such good tennis, so I'm going to take Kudermetova relative to win at least one set. That's the pick there, guys. Could be an upset outright. Cartel taking on Levchenko. The winner of that will take on Beatrice Haddad. I think Cartel gets through Levchenko, and I also think Beatrice defeats Cartel, but Cartel is going to win that match. Dasha, she's going to take on the winner of Sofia Kenin and Ingles. Kenin and Dasha, they've had some epic battles. They're going to get the opportunity to do it again. Sloane she was supposed to face, I'm sorry, guys. Sophia was supposed to face Sloane Stephens. Sloane withdrew from the tournament. We wish her the best, and we want to see Sloane very soon. Madison Ingles, look, good player, but Sophia's going to have too much variety. I like Sophia to defeat Madison Ingles, and she'll set up a showdown with Dasha. Isla, she's come through qualifiers. She's going to take on Kat McNally. The winner of that match will take on Ludmilla. Look, I think Isla could beat both of them. She's going to get past Kat McNally, who hasn't played much at all. So I like Isla to defeat Kat McNally. That's the pick there. Long hair, don't care. Leylah Fernandez. She's going to take on Kudermetova or Jacqueline Christian, whoever wins that match. Look, Jacqueline's got power. She's got range. She's got to work on the serve. Continue to work on the serve. Veronica, I think she can beat you from deep. She can beat you midcourt. Very athletic. She's so talented. She could beat you with her left hand or her right hand. I think she's going to be too much for Jacqueline. I like Veronica to defeat Jacqueline and set up a showdown with Leylah. That might even be an upset alert. We're going to see how Leylah looks. The teenager on my team prospect list, Jovic, she's taking on Julia Grabner. Listen, the winner of that's going to take on Jasmine Polini. Listen, guys, Julia hasn't looked good on the lower level. She really has not looked good, but she should have enough to get past Jovic. I'm going to go with Julia to win that match, guys. Coco, the future of tennis. She'll take on the winner of Emma Raducanu and Uchima. Look, tailor-made matchup here for Raducanu, even though she hasn't played. A little too powerful for Uchima. Uchima can make shots. She's a good shot maker. You know that. I say it all the time. She's a defensive player. Emma's going to have the opportunity with all those looks to hit her backhand. I like Emma to win. Ogla, go that way. Taking on Victoria Tomova. The winner gets Sakari. Sakari, she struggled, guys, but she still got her bye. I don't know. I'm going to just pivot to, listen, Sakari's got to do something here, or she's going to lose a lot of points here. Remember, she was in the final last year against Iga after beating Coco. This match here, guys, I'm going to go with Victoria. I think Victoria's backhand, she's good on hard. I think she could beat Olga. If this was clay, I'd take Olga to win. But, and I mean, Olga, look, she's left-handed. She's got range. She's got power. I just like Victoria's backhand. I think it's going to be too much. I'll take Victoria to win that match. Amanda Anisimova, she's on a bye. She'll take on the winner of Bencic and Tatiana Maria. I think Bencic is going to be too much, guys. watch out. A lot of people think Bencic is going to have a really good year. She's off to a good start after having the baby. She gets past Maria. That's a pick. Alicia Parks, AP in the building, a.k.a. Alicia Rockets, taking on Anna Kalinskaya. The last time these two ladies played, in the desert, it was tough. It was windy. Alicia Parks was struggling. The conditions, the elements, I felt Anna did a really good job controlling the elements. Look, for Parks to win this match, she's going to have to play very fast. She's going to have to put it on Anna. She can't sit back there and let Anna construct the point and continue to get balls back. Parks is going to have to work her front, back, side to side, use her footwork, overpower her on the serve. Do not let her read her serve and where that's going to go, and just continue to keep the pressure on Anna. And Parks can win this match. I like the first set over 8.5. I think both ladies will hold. The winner gets Diana Snyder, who is playing good as well. Emma Navarro's on the bye. She'll take on the winner of Sorana Cirstea and Maya Joint. Maya Joint, one of my team prospects, qualifier. Sorana's playing good tennis. Sorana should beat Maya Joint. Little Lauren Moneyline Davis taking on Elena Evanesian. The winner gets Donna Vekic. Going to be a good match. I don't think Lauren's played enough. I'm going to go with Elena Evanesian to win this match. That's the pick. Elise Mertens is on the bye. She'll get either Victoria or Kimberly Burrell. Golubic, I like her game. Look, she's like Stan Wawrinka. She's like classic Roger. But listen, Stan, they're both from Switzerland. Victoria, I like the one-handed backhand. I like the slices. But overall, Kimberly Burrell, she's just a more consistent shot maker, more conventional type of style. That should beat Golubic. I'm going to go with Burrell, the underdog, to win a set. That's a pick. I think Burrell should win the match outright, though. Buzis Monero taking on Potapova. The winner's going to get Madison Keys. Potapova should have enough to win this match. That's the pick. She'll take on Madison Keys. Stay tuned for that pick. Rybakina sitting on a bye. She'll take on the winner of Mary Boo, Susan Lemons. Look, Mary Boo actually lost the match. I was checking that match out earlier. She's just not. Something's wrong with Mary Boo. Just too many injuries. She'll need time to get back. Susan's a good shot maker. She played well. Mary Boo, I mean, early on, she was just dominating this matchup. I feel her stamina starting to slip. I'm going to monitor her a little bit more close. I think she's still injured, and I think her stamina is starting to hurt. She was up, though, when I left this match. Mary Boo was up, and she blew it, guys. Towson, the hard-hitting Towson. The winners are going to take on Osorio or Osaka. No, Osaka's out. Let's talk about Osaka a little bit. Listen, guys, Osaka was injured. You could tell by her ball toss. She couldn't get her ball toss together. And I just feel just being so dominant over the years with her serve, blasting those aces. Osaka is good when you can't read her serve, right? Any tennis player is good. That's the objective of a good server, is you don't want the defense to know where you're going with it. You'll have the advantage, right? If they know where you're going, then look, they can start you off on the back foot, construct the point, and they'll be ahead of the rally just by knowing where you serve. We've heard Billie Jean King say Serena Williams, the greatest server of all time. Same ball toss, same motion. You never knew where she was going to go. That's what a lot of coaches should be teaching their players nowadays. They really don't. You do not want your opponent to read your serve. And if they start to read it, you have to mix it up. And this is where Osaka struggled. The abdominal injury. She hasn't played since the Australian Open. And I said, look, this is going to be a matchup where Osorio is going to work Osaka. She's going to work her and work her. Sure enough, she did. And just not having the matches, stamina not being there, but you could tell still recovering from the injury. The injury, for the most part, she's going to need time to heal. And like I said, I don't know who's going to part this relationship first, Patrick or Osaka. I could see Patrick walking away from this. It's tough because she just had a child. You know, she's got to be there for her child. She hasn't played. She's getting injured. Osaka's big time, but Osorio, this is her first top 10 win. This is actually also her first win here at the Indian Wells after going 0 for 3 since coming up from juniors. Congratulations to Osorio, but and she was dancing after winning this match, but it was clear that Osaka was injured. She couldn't get her ball tossed, but I still felt she was very competitive in this match. Osorio wins. Congratulations. Osaka, we love you. Get healthy. Once you're back, you're going to be a problem. Simple as that. Petra Kvitova, like I said, Vivara is going to be too much. Petra just hasn't played. I mean, I wouldn't really look into that. She'll be back. What else we got here? Danielle, she's going to take the winner of Haley Baptiste and Whitney. Like I said, I'm not, I knew Haley would win the match, but I didn't call this match because 2 qualifiers playing in the first round, you got to do better. I mean, mix something up, but I don't want to see 2 qualifiers playing each other, especially 2 Americans. Like, there's enough non-qualifiers in this tournament to be matching up qualifiers with each other. That doesn't make sense. Like, come on, we have to do better. Give them an opportunity to play, one of these players that are just waiting for a match. I mean, look, just do better with the draw. I don't want to see Whitney, Haley Baptiste, Americans constantly facing each other here at the Indian Wells after qualifying, right? And if it's not that, then they're facing each other in qualifying. Haley played well, and like I say, look, she's got swag. She's a very good shot maker. She's like Ons. She's literally one of the best shot makers you're going to find, so her confidence is brewing. Watch out. She can go deep here. She's got the skills to pay the bills. She has the variety. She just has to be mentally confident. As long as she's confident in her abilities, she could beat any of these ladies here. Simple as that. Kruger and volley nets in progress. The winner's going to take on Svitolina. I just think volley nets should probably win, right? Better shot maker all around, in my opinion. If Aslan's serve isn't on, then volley nets is going to have an even bigger advantage. I like volley nets, the better shot maker, the more athletic player, the more consistent player. Big Mama Asta, Yelena, she is waiting for Wong. I think Wong's going to have a chance to do something there, but overall, Yelena's I think Yelena, her power, I don't think Wong's healthy, but I do think Yelena's going to overpower Wong. Asa should win that match, and she probably will. Lynette beat Stearns. It went 3. It was entertaining, but I think Pegula gets past Magda Lynette again. Kinwin John going to take on Vika. Look, Claire V played well in the first set. She was up in the tiebreak, had a chance. It's a learning experience. She's still a teenager, one of my top teenage prospects. Would have been nice to see her, get another huge game check after winning, 3 matches in qualifiers. Yes, they do get paid for qualifying matches, so it would have been nice to see Claire V win that huge game check on center court. But Vika actually had a nice interview as well. She brought her son out and said some really nice things about Claire V. And overall, again, it's a learning experience. Claire V looked really good against a veteran. That's got to build her confidence. And if she just continues to work, she'll be fine. She will be fine. Good learning experience. Lulu's son, fool. She's healthy. Look, I said if she's healthy, she'll beat Shramkova. And she did, but I felt she wasn't healthy, so I went with Shramkova. Lulu's going to take on Noskova. Lulu can beat Noskova, but again, that's going to be just a notch up in competition. Younger player. Going to be interesting. Stay tuned. I'll give you a pick for that. That one I'm going to have to look at the numerology because that should be a pretty interesting match. Marta Kashuk. She'll take on Robin Montgomery, who came back. Robin was down a set 5-2. Look, it's not over until it's over. That's the beauty about tennis. There's no running clock that's going to determine the outcome of the game when that clock hits 0. No. To win a match in tennis, it's not over until you shake your opponent's hands. Until then, just fight and fight. And that's what Robin did. She showed great mental toughness. But the thing with Robin is, look, the first serve's on, it's going to be a lot easier on her. Marta wants to play fast. She wants to speed you up. She's a lot of vertical tennis, a lot of short balls, a lot of cross-court balls. Her athletic ability is key and her power. Robin's going to have to serve well. at least 10 aces. She can do it. She's done it several times, putting up double-digit aces, but she can't frustrate herself. The crowd's going to have to pick her up. I mean, Robin's one of those players where she feeds off the crowd, like most players playing at home. Probably should have put Jula away in 2 sets, but she started a little slow. She can't start slow against Marta because Marta's not going to take her foot off the gas pedal. That's going to be a good match. Stay tuned. I will tell you who will win that. Muhova, she'll take on Elizabeta. Let's wish Renata a speedy recovery. She had to retire in that match. That's going to be a good match, but I think Muhova should have enough to beat Elizabeta. Carly, she loses to Sanyakova. Sanyakova's going to take on Putintseva, who looks really relaxed these days. I think it's going to be a good match. Both two ladies that don't like to go long rallies, two ladies that can hit the drop shot. I think Yulia disguises her drop shot a little bit better, and it's hard to pick up a drop shot when your opponent constantly slices. So I think Yulia is going to have a good match there. I'll give you a pick. Stay tuned for the next round. And if you've listened so far, make sure you like this video. Ons, the best shot maker in the world, will take on Diana or Yuan. I think Diana just has too much power for Yuan. It's just simple as that. I think Diana will win, and I think Ons will beat Diana. Those are the picks, guys. But again, what did you like from day 1 at the Indian Wells? What are you looking forward to day 2? Coco, listen, guys, she has her bye, but I think she'll take on Emma Raducanu. We're going to get part 3 of that match. Coco's won the previous 2 meetings, right? They played 3 times or twice. Someone double check. I think they played twice already. Coco's won both of those, but for sure I know they played the Australian Open a couple years ago. Coco's a lot better player. Coco has a lot of obligations. She's a superstar, the highest paid female athlete in the world, the most popular female athlete. Very, very stressful schedule. A lot of press, media interviews, obligations. She's a businesswoman. As long as she's focused, though, I think she'll get past Emma Raducanu, who just hasn't played much. He's dealing with injuries, more new coaches. Coco mentally should be in a tougher space. So who's going to win the tournament, though? Again, one of the subscribers said, it's in my opinion, it's going to be someone that hasn't won it. A little busy to really look at the draw very, very in depth. But I do think that I don't think Sabalenka is going to win it. Sabalenka, again, she doesn't look to be in her best form, but Sabalenka, like I say all the time, Sabalenka can play herself into form, right? She could look sloppy the first game, her first match of a tournament, but once she gets that first match under her belt, her second match and third, she starts to pick up her form, like most players, right? But I don't think Iga's going to win it. I do think as long as Coco gets past Emma pretty comfortably, she'll pick up more confidence. And here's the thing, guys. I always take, if there's a tournament where Coco's in it, I'm going to take her to win it. An American hasn't won the Indian Wells since Serena Williams. Yeah. Someone fact check that, double check that. I'm pretty sure Serena Williams is the last American to win the Indian Wells. So Coco has her work to do, and this is a prestigious tournament. Again, it's voted the best tournament on tour, and I think Coco can win it. This would be huge for Coco to win, but I don't see Iga defending. She's going to lose points. Simple. If Coco wins this tournament, Iga gets an early exit, Sabalenka gets an early exit, Coco's going to be knocking on the door of number 1 in the world. So stay tuned for that. Kim Won-jong, can she win it? Can Ons win it? I think Ons can go deep as well, but I don't know if Ons is going to win it. Can win, I think, a little too rusty. Reba's back in her corner now. I think she'll need a couple more tournaments to find her form again. Elena has looked good. I think she's comfortable now with her coaching because it's really Stefanos, right? Let's just be honest. When you're finished coaching, I think that, yeah, Stefanos, look, when your good buddy is the coach, I feel that has Elena in a comfortable space. I think she has the skills, of course, to go deep in this tournament, but I don't think she'll win it. We could see a new person for the first time win the Indian Wells. I think that's possible as well. But also, guys, a sleeper or not, Polini, can she go deep? Last year this time she got hot and finally became a household name. A lot of people know who she is. She's very fast. She loves hard. She could be a sleeper to win it. We may have like a Jasmine Polini come out of the blue and win it. It's possible, guys. We'll talk more tennis, guys. More matchups. Indian Wells, it's here, guys. Thanks for listening. Like the video. Show some love. We'll be right back. But Osaka, let's wish her a speedy recovery. I do feel, look, she was clearly injured. She couldn't get her ball toss up. And when you're playing Camila Osorio, she's going to work you all around the court. And Osaka was never able to get comfortable. Take away the serve. Look, it's just ball striking against an injured player. And Camila did very, very well. Great win for Camila Osorio. But stay tuned. I think we're going to have a lot of upsets coming day 2, Indian Wells. See you guys soon.